Let's face it, film is expensive. I know differently than many others over the past couple of years have hopped on board to this film resurgence that's been going on across the world. I absolutely love the process of shooting film. I love the intentionality that comes along with shooting film. I love the slowed process, and more so than that, the results. I love the color density, the saturation, the richness that a film image has. However, with all of those positives comes the big negative, and that is the expense in shooting and developing and scanning film. And this effect really put a damper on my film photography at the end of 2023, so much to the sense that I have, a carton full of rolls here that I've not developed because the last film bill that I had was $400 to get everything developed and scanned. Now, granted, that was a crap ton of film. That was a lot of rolls, but those rolls add up. So one of the things that I wanted to do in 2024, let me set this down for a second. One of the things that I wanted to do in 2024 was learn how to post-process my own film. And I wanted to take my film post-processing in baby steps, which is why today I want to talk about how I've been scanning film here at my home with my iPhone. Disclaimer, this is not a practice that I would recommend if you think you're going to be publishing your film images to a billboard or for a magazine spread. The way that I do this is simply for personal enjoyment. I believe it also can work on social media, and I've tested that. Nobody has been able to tell a difference between film that I've had scanned professionally versus film that I have scanned here with my iPhone, which is exciting for me. Again, I think it's a great way to look at these images just for personals, to share with friends, and for social media. So there are a couple of things that we're going to need as far as supplies go before we get into the scanning process. First thing, obviously, is some sort of light mat. Now, this one is from Amazon, and I'm going to link it below with the price, but it's just a powered light mat. It has adjustable brightness for getting those negatives nice and bright so that you can properly focus and expose them. Second thing we're going to need is some sort of phone holder. I'm using my Pro Grip from ShiftCam. Any sort of phone grip will do. Third thing we're going to need is a macro lens that attaches to the phone, or if your phone shoots macro, that's fine too. This again is a ShiftCam 75mm macro, so it has super close focusing capabilities. Finally, you are going to need a tripod of some sort. I have my tripod here on the edge of my table so that it will hold my phone level and steady as I'm scanning. I'm first going to get my phone holder here on my tripod, put my phone into my grip, and all of these accessories that I'm using I'm going to link below in case any of them you would like to pick up for yourself. And I'm going to open up Lightroom just because it gives me a lot of manual camera capabilities here. So we're going to use Lightroom Mobile, go to the camera portion of Lightroom Mobile. I'm going to make sure that my phone is level according to Lightroom. And all I'm doing whenever I get my image into Lightroom is reversing my S-curve. This is going to flip the image into a positive image where it was a negative. So I want to do a quick A/B test, and I want to know if you can tell a difference in the image that was scanned professionally from my lab that I had developed my film versus the scans that I have done here at my home with my iPhone. Could you tell a difference between the A/B images? If so, let me know down in the comments below. Love to know what you think about an iPhone scan versus a professional scan. In closing, this is just one technique that I'm using to help mitigate the cost of my film photography here in 2024. Again, I do plan on taking this a step further, and as the year progresses, learning how to develop my film here at my house. Also, getting pretty crazy with it, I eventually want to start spooling my own film and doing everything totally here in-house. I would like to eliminate the need for a traditional lab Not that there aren't great labs out there, but it's just the expense of film I would love to mitigate so that I can enjoy it that much more and shoot it that much more. Thank you guys for being a part of this community here on YouTube. If you liked this video, consider giving me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see more content like this in the future, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, y'all have a good one, and we will see you in the next.